Hello YouTube. Wanted to do a video on my van seats. It's a MK7 Transit, and when I had it, someone had fitted these bucket Cobra seats in there, and to be honest I find them quite uncomfortable. And as you can see on the driver's side there, the bolster's gone and there's a metal bar in there which digs into my leg. Not only that, they've fabricated their own brackets and they've actually welded them to the seat bases. Obviously what they've done on this side is taken the double seat out and they fitted another driver's pod on this side and then welded the seats and put them on these bits of box section. So I've got myself some new seats which I'll show you in a minute. But my first thing to do is get these out. I'm going to take the complete pod out, which is just 4 bolts, 2 on the side here and 2 on the other side, and I'll get back to you as soon as I get these out. Right, you can see these a bit better now. I've got the passenger's pod out. Like I said, they've welded a bar between the pods because the seat was too narrow, and then they put them, to make them the right height, they've put them up on some box section. The seats I've got for here out of a BMW E46. I'll show you the seats now. Right, these are my BMW seats. A bit hard to see, but they are in immaculate condition. And the thing I liked about it as well, on the passenger seat, you've got a nice little first aid box, and it's all full with a BMW first aid kit. Plenty of kit in there, all brand new. Right, I've measured between the fixing bolts on here, and it's 455mm exactly, which will fit perfect onto the transit pods. So I'm hoping everything's going to fit all okay on these. Got plenty of adjustment on them for the seat, up, down, front and back. And there's my driver's one. Even the seatbelt holders are the same as the Transit. I've tried them in there, they fit perfect. Can't pull them out. So what I'm going to do is these rails, there's the main bolt holes there, will fit onto these rails here. Between this hole here and the one on the other side is the same as the seats, 455mm. So once I grind these off, I think, yeah, that back one's welded as well. I'm not sure if he's bolted it. No, it doesn't feel like it's bolted. It's just a pin. Same here. Just looks like it's a pin. But why someone would weld seats in when they could have easily have just bolted them in? Because on the driver's side, as you know, the holds the batteries. So if ever I needed to change the batteries, I would have had to ground the seat off. So this way now I'm going to be bolting them back on, so if I ever need to change the batteries, I just undo 4 bolts and take the seat off. So I'm going to have a go at getting this off, and I'll get back to you in a bit. Yeah, this is a few reasons why I wanted to change these seats. When you sit in them initially, they're they're quite comfy, but I found on a long run, you know, 2 to 2.5 hours in the seat, and they were quite uncomfortable. My back was hurting, my leg was hurting, and this is the reason why my leg was hurting. The bolster on this side, obviously this is the driver's seat, where you're getting in and out, is all falling apart, and I don't know if you can see that there, but that's a metal bar, and because it rises up, my leg, the side of my leg was getting quite sore off this metal bar. Like obviously this side is covered and it's quite padded. The other thing was as well, they are actually falling apart and quite nasty, but they're all intact. I suppose, you know, someone might be able to do something with them, but I'm just glad I got them out of the Transit, and I got the BMW seats in there now, which are a lot more comfortable. Right, I managed to get my seats in. Sorry about the light. It was quite easy fit. I had to drill 4 holes into the metal bases, as you can see on there. Put some M8 bolts with some heavy duty washers and locking nuts, 4 per seat. Just put the seats on. It's nice and central with the steering wheel, and like I said, even the BMW seat belt. Seat belts fit nice and solid, they fit perfect. There you go. So, well pleased with, sorry about the light, well pleased with my new seats. Much better than them bucket seats that was welded in you. Can't believe someone would weld them in, because as you know, underneath here is the batteries, so it took me longer to actually grind the old seats off, respray the bottoms where they were grinded off. I drilled 4 holes, seats went on. Bolts were a little bit fiddly on this side because of the batteries, but all perfect. And like I said, underneath the passenger seat there, we've got a nice first aid box, and it's all in there as well. So there you go, BMW E46 seats fit quite nicely on the Transit boxes. Thanks all for watching. I hope it's helped someone out.